YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another video for you guys. Now, in this particular video, I'm gonna kind of explain the best way I can what I think when I hear the 50-50 conversation. We hear so many conversations about the 50-50 thing till it's just getting out of hand. And I want to give my thoughts and my explanation of what I believe 50-50 should truly be. Now, everybody's relationship and everybody's situation is different, but the overall concept of 50-50 to me is not just monetary. And we hear people talking about, oh, I will not do 50-50. There's no way. Do I look like a 50-50 girl? We mostly hear women who speak on their disdain about going 50-50 in a relationship. And my thing is this: when you are in a relationship or a marriage, a stable relationship, 50-50 is not the way that people make it seem. It doesn't mean that, oh, in my opinion, it doesn't mean that, oh, the mortgage is $3,000 and we go half. Like, you pay half of that, I pay half. We pay half of the light, we pay half of this. I don't think that is strictly a monetary thing. And I think this is what people are making it. And to be honest, it's never really 50-50. It's more of you both put in, and you put in what is needed for the relationship to thrive, for the household to thrive. If you are both working and the dynamics of your relationship is you both put into the pot, well, you both put in what is needed. Also, it's not just that, because I hear a lot of women saying, oh, well, if I'm working, I don't want to go, they don't want to go 50-50, even if they're working, if they got to work. And if you got to work, you don't want to, you don't want to do certain things. Well, in this day and age, and this is not a new thing, because couples had to work back then too. A lot of people talk about, oh, I don't want to be my grandmothers and this and that. A lot of those, your grandmothers had to work too. Your grandmothers and your grandfathers had to work in many cases. So they had to do what was necessary to make the family run and to make the household work. In this day and age, it's no different. I don't know where people are getting this idea that, oh, women are just sitting back and don't have to work. No, women and men have to work. Husband and wives go to work. You have lawyers, you have doctors, you have people running a business, you have people working at a warehouse, you have people working all over the place where two incomes are necessary. Okay, so this idea that one person is not working and the other one's paying all the bill, that's an antiquated mindset. It really is. It's not the majority of people. The majority of people working today cannot do that. So the idea of 50-50, I mean, it could go many different ways. Of course, you may have some people in a household where they split the bills all the way down the line, but it's not just monetary, in my opinion. There's other things that you work together on, whether it's the household chores, whether it's the children, the way you rear the children, who does what, taking care of the kids could be a cooperation between the two. It goes way more than just the financial aspect of a household and a relationship. I said it before with me and my husband. My husband, in the beginning of our marriage, my husband worked outside the home and I stayed at home with the kids. And so I took care of the kids the majority of the day in the daytime while he was at work. Got them off to school and things of that nature. But some days, if my husband didn't work or he got off, he would, take the kids to school or even pick them up if he got off early. So he was still doing things that still contributed to the rearing of his kids. So it's not like he didn't have anything to do with them. He was still a part of the children's lives. He would come home sometimes. He would, if I'm in the midst of giving them a bath when he's getting off of work, he'll go sometimes, and bathe them or pick up the slack, because I've had them all day. I couldn't go to his job and do his work, but he was still a part of the family and the children and doing things where he thought I may have needed a little break. And if I was in a situation to where I was working, then I would definitely want to contribute to the household in any way possible. Even if he was like, no, I don't need you to do this, but can you do this? Maybe if I didn't contribute to the mortgage, but I was getting the groceries or contributing other areas financially if I was working. It's not necessarily 50-50 in the way everybody is painting it out to be, or it could be. It's just the dynamics of what makes your relationship work. Overall, the idea is that it's two people coming together, working together, doing what's necessary on both parts to make the household, the family, and the relationship work. I don't understand these women nowadays are like, well, I don't want to do 50-50. I'm just going to. So what do you want to do? Because the majority of women these days don't want to be at home with the kids all day. You don't want that lifestyle. You want to be outside. You want to work, but you don't want to contribute in that way. And if we talk about cooking and cleaning, a lot of these women don't want to do that. To me, from my experience and what works is a joint effort into making the household run, making the relationship work, doing whatever is necessary to make it work. And you both play a part in that. Sometimes, if I would cook, if I don't cook and my husband like, well, I want to make this, he will cook, I would cook. We both do chores in the household. It's a joint effort. It's not like I'm doing all of the work in the house all the time, because maybe the majority of the times, and because I wanted to, because I think that I was better at doing it. So that's something I wanted to do, but it's not like he didn't contribute and help out in that area as well. So I just think it's just the way you look at it and what works for you. You have to figure out what's going to be the dynamics of your relationship. You have to determine if what your 50-50 looks like, because once again, it's not always 50-50. It's about doing what needs to be done when it needs to be done. And like I said, women are better at certain things and men are better at certain things. And if you both utilize and take advantage of your strengths and your weaknesses, you put that together and you figure it out and you work it out. And that's how your relationship evolve. But we're in a society now where it's just a tricky situation to me. And it's very strange where you have women out here who literally have jobs and careers and they don't want to put in any type of financial into the household whatsoever. They want a rich man. They think it's that easy to come across somebody that's rich who's going to allow you to work and not contribute financially or any kind of way, but you want him to pay for all finances, all the bills. And on top of that, you want him to pay for trips and all this extracurricular activity as if money just grows on trees. So the whole 50-50 conversation, it to me, is just a joint effort by two people who are in a same household, maintaining a household, building and raising a family, creating something solid and stable for your family's future. That's going to take two of y'all. That's going to take both of y'all to put in efforts to do it. And you're going to do it the best way you can. However you do it, however you figure out the terms of your relationship and how y'all going to work out, you work that out. But it's definitely going to take both of y'all working it out, not just one person contributing and the other one just sitting back, not doing anything. That's never going to work. That's never going to work. So 50-50, y'all got to stop with this idea that you don't want to go 50-50. If you don't want to work with your person, then you're going to just have to do it 100% by yourself. And if that's what you're cool with, then just be cool with that. Because most men don't want to have to come in and take on every aspect of the relationship. So y'all got to rethink that if you really want something real solid and stable in life. I'm just saying. So listen, I'm going to leave it here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Definitely chime in. I want to hear your thoughts on this whole 50-50 conversation. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.